Judaism is an extremely interesting religion with its many followers spread around the world. The religion of Judaism is one of the world's most influential religions, but outside of Israel, it is widely scattered. In 2003, Judaism had roughly 17 million members. There are three branches of Judaism: Orthodox, Conservative, and Reform.
Judaism was founded in 2000 BC, about 4,000 years ago, by a man named Abraham, who appears many times in the Old Testament of the Hebrew Bible. The extended version of Abraham's life is found between the chapters of Genesis 11 to 25 in the Old Testament of the Bible. It is not known exactly where or when Abraham was born or died, but it is believed that he lived to be 175 years old.
The central book of Judaism is known as the Torah. The Tanakh is the Hebrew Bible, and Torah is the first section of it. The Torah is sometimes regarded as the law of the Jews. The Torah is composed of the first 5 books of the Christian Bible. Samaritans and people of the Islamic faith accept the Torah at varying degrees. Moses is given credit for authorship of the Torah. No one is sure exactly when the Torah was written, but it has been guessed that it was written between 539 and 344 BCE. The Jewish people believe that the Torah was the blueprint that God used to create the world. The Torah is considered more important than the rest of the Tanakh because the rest of the Tanakh is concerned with man disobeying the Torah. The 10 Commandments are believed to be given to Moses by God on top of Mount Sinai. The 10 Commandments contain the fundamentals of moral life for those of the Jewish faith.
The place of origin of Judaism was Israel. Israel today is located between Egypt, Syria, Jordan, and Lebanon. The Jewish people were led out of Egypt in slavery by Moses. They are looking for the promised land, which was believed to be promised to them from God. In reality, Jewish people were invaded many times by surrounding foreign countries. The Jewish people have not always been the political power of the land, but composed the majority of the people. But today, Israel, aka the promised land, is composed mostly of Jews.
The Jews believe in many different things than Christians. For example, they believe that there is not the Trinity and there is only one indivisible God. Also, they believe that one person cannot die for everyone's sins. One major difference between Judaism and Christianity is that in Christianity, they believe that there was a Jesus Messiah, but in Judaism, they believe that there was no Jesus Messiah. The way of life of the Jewish people is much different than any other religion. The Jewish have many holidays that they celebrate, like Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. A building called a synagogue is where the Jewish people go to pray and worship. The religious leader that speaks to them is called a rabbi. The rabbi is supposed to answer questions from the congregation.
The Jewish people have many traditions. One of those is that they have certain foods they cannot eat. Some non-kosher foods, or foods that Jewish people cannot eat, are catfish, eel, porpoise, shark, whale, clam, crab, frog, lobster, oyster, scallop, shrimp, and snail. Another Judaism tradition is to have a bar mitzvah party for the son when he reaches the age of 13. This symbolizes him becoming a man. One tradition of a Jewish man is to always wear kippah, which is a head covering. The Jewish faith is one of the oldest religions still existing today, and so is a large variety of traditions. Its followers are numerous and spread all around the world. The Jewish religion is one of the most influential, practiced, and diverse religions in the world.
For the Tsar? A blessing for the Tsar, of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
It wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba dibba 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 dum. If I were a bitty rich, idle diddle 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 man.